matinee baseball from MLB Network. We're live at Yankee Stadium in the Bronx. A Memorial Day get-together for you here at the ballpark between the Boston Red Sox and the New York Yankees. It's
and
baseball on MLB Network, and it's coming up next.
New York Yankees.
Jordan Montgomery gets handed the ball for the fourth and final game of the series. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you don't see a lot of guys that have 5 pitches, right? Sometimes it's hard to master even 2 or 3, but if you can master 5 like he has, he'll be in pretty good shape.
Alex Verdugo digging in now, and we are ready for some daytime baseball.
For Boston, the center fielder, Alex Verdugo.
First pitch of the AB now. And afternoon baseball on MLB Network is underway. Well, this Yankee ball club entering play this afternoon here. 4-2 over their last 6 games, including a win last time out.
Yeah, Matty, we had eyeballs on yesterday's game. They were able to win that one. They're playing really focused right now. And if they execute like yesterday, I don't see any reason why they don't win today's game.
The 1-1 is swung on and missed, and that's strike 2. A very fine afternoon for baseball. 67 degrees here at first pitch. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Into the windup and the pitch. And good patience to hold back on the curveball in the dirt. It's full now, 3-2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
And that misses, ball 4. So a good battle to begin the ball game today, but the leadoff man will reach first anyway. And that'll bring up Ben Gamble. In 13 at-bats so far in the series, he's collected 3 base hits. Now the first pitch. And that misses, ball 1.
I wonder if that call not going his way right there has anything to do with walking the last guy. We all know umpires don't give you much on the corners if you're not throwing strikes consistently.
A ball and a strike.
What a well-executed fastball right there, down and away. If you're going to do any damage with that pitch, you have to think up the middle the other way, and you have to be diving and leaning out over that thing.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. This is on the ground over to first. To second for 1. Return throw gets him at first. It's a 3-6-1 double play. Here's Xander Bogaerts now as we take a look at the splits between April and May. First pitch of the AB now. Below the knees, 1 ball, no strikes. Two balls and no strikes for Bogaerts.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Too high. And it's 3-0.
3 balls, no strikes.
I wouldn't be surprised if he had the green light here. Matter of fact, I know he's got the green light here. He's looking for something set or cut, and he's looking to do damage.
3-1. Just getting started here in the Bronx. This is in the air out to straightaway center. In there, a base hit. Great job there of cashing in on the 3-1 count to extend the inning.
That's the cat and mouse of the game right there. You find yourself count leverage, you think you're getting a heater, he throws an off-speed pitch and you're still able to execute. That fires me up right there.
That'll bring up Bobby Dalbeck as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He'll enter play here with an average just over 250, 8 home runs and 31 RBIs. The 1-0 home.
That's the ball.
He's having a really hard time finding his rhythm and finding the strike zone. It's going to allow this offense to keyhole him in big situations. He's got to figure it out pretty quick.
Two and one to the Red Sox first baseman.
That's a real nice location with that fastball up and in on the hands. Hard to do much with that because a hitter really can't extend his arms very easily.
Right side. He gets dirty, but he can't make the play. It's a base hit. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now.
Take a look at this right here. He didn't get jumpy and try and pull it down the left field line. Stayed in there, fought hard, and grinded out a nice knock the other way.
So now to the plate, Hunter Renfro. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball one. His prior history versus this arm, he's had success 6 for 14. Also 5 of those hits were for home runs, so that's clearly a possibility here. The 1-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
2 men are on with 2 men out. Outside, 3-0 now.
2 on, 2 out with a base open here as a pitcher. You have to be awful careful. You just don't want to groove something here and give this guy a pitch that he can hit one out of the park on.
Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left field for a base hit. Now a long throw home. And they're not going to get him as he's in there to score.
Dan, they didn't come out offensively like gangbusters yesterday. They had a few runs, but today they're able to push one across early.
Boy, this is, you always want to try to strike first. I think if you look at the stats, teams that score first win a big majority of the time. So they're off to a flying start in this one.
And that'll bring forth Luis Urias. And it's fouled away. The numbers, 282 to start play. 5 homers, 10 RBIs. Fastball well outside. Dalbeck over at second. Renfro on at first with 2 down. Breaking ball. That's in the dirt as he takes a ball.
It's not easy to continue pounding the strike zone when you've given up 3 consecutive hits, but he has to trust that getting the ball down in the zone will get him an out.
Two and one. Here it is. This is flared out towards second. On to first, and that'll do it as they manage to not let this inning get out of hand. Red Sox settle for just the 1. Nick Pivetta will be on the mound for Game 4. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Here's a guy that numbers can be a little bit deceiving. He has a whip in the 1.3 area and above range. It's a little higher than league average. He's been a little bit inconsistent. One good game, one bad game, but don't let that whip fool you. This guy's a much better pitcher than that. And if he brings his A game, he could be awfully tough in this one.
Well, these Red Sox entering play here this afternoon. They come in not exactly setting the world on fire as they've dropped 5 of their last 8 ball games.
Yeah, Matty, they played a heck of a game, first game of this series, and then dropped the last 2, not playing really good baseball. They have to find a way to win this one today.
No doubt about it, D-Roll. If there's such a thing as a good series by winning the last one and getting a split in the 4-game set, that's exactly what they would like to do today to get some momentum going into the next series.
Fielded cleanly. Throw on to first, and one third baseman grounds out to the other, 1 away.
Batting second, the shortstop, Jorge Polanco.
1 out, bases empty, and that'll bring in Jorge Polanco to hit next. Here's the first pitch.
That's the ball. 1 ball, no strikes.
The 1-0 home.
Heck!
Pivetta isn't really known as the kind of starter that goes deep into games. It's not that he isn't capable, I'm sure. He just hasn't been that guy that works deep into games with regularity.
Matty V, I'm not sure it's this guy's fault, but I think it's more the fault of the metrics and the way we look at pitchers now, trying to limit the number of pitches and the number of appearances they have with particular guys in the lineup.
Your eyes light up from the offensive side playing in a hitter's park like this. Have to get the ball up to do some damage. I'm not mad at that take.
So he racks up the swinging strikeout on the breaking ball. Jorge Polanco becomes the second out of the bottom of the first.
Torres.
And that'll bring up Gleyber Torres. As the first pitch to him is taken low and away for ball 1. The numbers coming in, 278 the average, 14 homers, and 32 driven in. Just behind the fastball there, 2 strikes now.
If the offense didn't already know, man on the mound's got his A-game fastball working today.
Here's a swing, high drive, left field, out of here. A solo shot here to left, home run number 15 for him thus far, and the Yankees have drawn even now at 1 apiece.
As soon as this thing left the bat, you knew it had the distance to get out of here. The only question was whether it was going to stay fair or not. And that question was answered with the resounding doink as it caromed off the foul pole for a homer.
A ball and no strikes. Two balls and no strikes.
Hey, not a good spot to be, down 2-0. This guy has some serious pop at the plate. I'm expecting a big hack here.
2 balls and a strike to the Yankees first baseman. And that's upstairs, running the count to 3-1.
3 balls, no strikes.
2 out, nobody on. And the count will be full. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Batting fifth, the second baseman, DJ.
Now into the box, DJ LeMahieu for his career in this matchup. He's 1 for 4. First pitch on its way. Fouled away. Ready with the 0-1 pitch. Had him off balance a bit as this is skied into short left center. And Urias has it. The side is retired. The Yankees do get one on the solo homer. We'll head to the top of the second. All even now at 1-1. All set for the start of the inning, and that'll give way to the veteran second baseman, Hernan Perez. First pitch of the AB now.
He'll take that first pitch strike all day long. If they're going to take 0-0, he's going to pound that zone and get ahead. Much more susceptible down 0-1 than 1-0.
Low with a fastball here in the dirt even. It's ball one. In for a strike, and he jumps ahead 1-2 now. A bouncer up the middle. Scooped up. And the throw pulls the first baseman off the bag, and he'll reach it first.
Man, there's just no excuse for a middle infielder to make a play like that, especially your shortstop. Looked like a routine play, but for some reason, he just pulled the first baseman off the bag. It happens, but you never want to give a team extra outs.
To the plate now, Fred Judd, as he'll take a look at ball one. He comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. And a strike to even the count. 1-1. From the stretch.
Ball. 2 balls, 1 strike.
Perez gets his lead at first, nobody out. And it misses. 3-1 now.
Well, you can see here, this has been a steady diet of off-speed pitches, and what has it gotten him? Not a whole lot, as he's fallen behind in the count. 3 balls and 1 strike.
Pops this one up. Ford has a play. He's got it 1 away.
Batting up, the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
So now into the box is Ronaldo Hernandez, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. First offering on its way. Just the second inning, but already 37 pitches to this point. A ball and a strike.
1 ball, 1 strike.
Had nibbled the corner there, but missed. 2-1. Lifted down the line in left. And it's a foul ball. Ready with the 2-2. Hard hit ball to short. And that finds its way through for a base hit.
That's a grind pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate, and this batter's able to fight and keep his hands inside this baseball and drive it for a knock. Impressive.
And the next up will be Alex Verdugo, as the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball one. And he'll try to check his swing here, but he'll have no such luck. It's strike one. Two and one now to the Boston leadoff hitter.
He's got a couple of pitches to deal with right here, but he's starting to lose command of his pitches. It might be time to take a step back and try to refocus on making some good pitches.
Swing and a liner. And this is going to wind up as extra bases, as that'll plate one for sure and maybe a second.
And these guys are showing some consistency in the early going here. Got a run in the first inning, and this double ensures that they'll at least get a run here in the second.
At the plate, Ben Gamble. He grounds it sharply to third. On to first, and there are two down. And that brings in Xander Bogaerts. He's got a chance to add to this early lead as he'll bat with a couple of guys in scoring position. First pitch on the way. Popped him up. LeMahieu waits on it. And they'll avoid the big inning as he makes the catch, so just the one-run scores here in the frame. But a run will score in the inning on this RBI double. We'll go to the bottom of the second. It's a 2-1 Boston advantage. So now here is Clint Frazier. And as you take a look at the splits here, he's actually better against right-handed pitching this season. First pitch on its way. He'll start him with a fastball down and in for a ball, 1-0. Hot shot to third. He's got it. And the throw to first is in time, one gone.
Batting seventh, the center fielder, Aaron Hicks.
So one out and nobody aboard, and that'll bring up the switch hitter Aaron Hicks. Infield in the overshift here. Now the pitch.
1-0.
Now the 1-0. Lifted the other way out to left center. Gamble will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning.
The right fielder.
Here's Gregory Polanco. He has no prior history against this pitcher. Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Bases are empty here with two men out. On the ground to the right side. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time, and the side is retired. 1, 2, 3 go the Bombers. They're down 2-1. Welcome back to the Bronx as we check in with Heidi.
Thanks, Matt. During the commercial break, I talked about the Red Sox offense with the Boston manager. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already, and he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
Good stuff, Heidi. Thanks. And stepping in, Bobby Dalbeck. He singled in his first AB.
The first baseman, Bobby Dalbeck.
The pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
3-1 to him now. And he lays off there, ball 4. So the leadoff man is on here to begin inning number 3.
That leadoff walk is a great way to start this inning when you're looking to pad the lead. Could be the beginning of good things here in this half inning.
Next up is Hunter Renfro. He collected a base hit his first time up. From the stretch, here's the pitch. First pitch curveball runs in a bit too tight. It's ball 1. Now a ball ripped into deep center field. Hicks is there, and he makes the catch for the out.
Now batting, shortstop, Luis Urias.
Up next, Luis Urias. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground the way this.
And now a throw to first, and they got him. Never really had a chance with the hit and run on as he gets doubled up on the line drive. Nothing doing here this half. We'll head now to the home half of inning number 3. The Red Sox on top 2-1. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Narvaez.
For the Yankees, the catcher, Omar Narvaez.
Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch. And a good fastball there, but this just misses the zone for ball 1. A ball and a strike. The 1-1 home. High fly ball out to straightaway center. On the run is Verdugo. He's there and records the first out. That'll bring in Giovanni Urshela. He's 0 for 1 after grounding out in his only trip to the plate so far. First pitch on its way.
Hey, when you're featuring a mid-90s fastball like this pitcher, attack with that pitch. Get ahead. Get the offense on their toes. That opens up the off-speed pitches later in the game.
And that is down, as that could be 2 bases. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Man, this guy's really starting to swing the stick again, D-Roll. That extends his hitting streak to 9 games.
Yeah, he's leaking into 3 series right here now. 9 games, that's getting firm. He's seeing the ball well, and he's making the proper adjustments at the plate.
Standing in now, Jorge Polanco struck out in his first at-bat. Oh, 0-1, here it comes. Oh, and he's really getting the better of him now. It's strike 2.
So far in this game, he's the only guy in the lineup that's gone down on strikes.
This is the only guy in the lineup that struck out so far, and now he finds himself in the hole with 2 strikes.
And a half-hearted attempt that time, but they'll say he broke the plane, and that's out number 2.
Always tough for one of these base umpires to make a call on a guy's check swing. It's not a great angle, and everything happens so quickly, so they really have to be paying attention out there. Looking at the replay, I think he got it right, so that's a tip of the cap for the Blue.
As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. And he won't bite at that one either. It's 2-0.
I wonder if that homer rattled him a little bit. He's certainly a little bit more cautious against him this time around.
The set and the 2-0. Hit hard back up the middle. And that'll get through into center field for a base hit. Long throw to the plate. And he's going to score with ease as the throw will be too late.
Boy, talking about picking your teammate up after that strikeout, D-Roll. Big, and I mean big, two-hard RBI single.
Yeah, way to come through for your team. When you take the donut off your bat right there, you're trying to pick up your teammate. He had the right game plan, didn't come outside it, stayed through the baseball, and was able to come through.
Here's Mike Ford as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. The average right at the 200 mark on the year. 7 homers and 14 driven in. That's by him for strike one.
1-1.
You could tell by the hitter's balance after that swing that he's seeing the ball really good. His timing is right there, and I expect him to catch something clean.
Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Torres leads off first with a pair of outs in the inning. Fouled off. Breaking ball called just a bit low.
Good spot for an RBI. Put the ball in play with the runner in motion. He could score all the way from first.
Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. And this misses for ball 4. The second walk he surrendered here in the first 3 innings.
Yeah, the pitching coach would hate to go to the bullpen this early in the game, but sometimes you have no choice. On the flip side, he might just get in his face a little bit out there, try to challenge him, wake him up from his funk. Either way, we'll see how it works.
And that sends DJ LeMahieu into the box. 2 on, 2 out for him here in the 3rd. First pitch of the AB now, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1.
From an offensive standpoint, this is where you got to push the throttle right here. You've had a couple hits in the inning. You got a 1-0 count leverage. Let's see if he can gap something.
Count even now at 1-1. One and one, the pitch.
No, that's wrong.
His pitch count is getting up there in the inning now. He needs to get this frame over with sooner than later, so forcing contact and getting the defense involved is probably the best thing he can do.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. 2 down, runners at first and second. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. Throw to second for the force out, and the side is retired. Yankees forced to settle for 1. All set for the start of the 4th, and set to go is the second baseman, Hernan Perez. First delivery to him. Now a swing and a fly ball, but this will wind up being a foul ball. Well above the letters with the fastball that time. On a line, that's a base hit into left field.
Hey, guys, he's lucky he's getting this baseball back. He hung that middle of the plate. The batter's eyes lit up, and he was able to put good wood on it.
In now, Fred Judd, as the first pitch to him is a changeup that can't find the zone. It's ball 1. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Now the 1-0. Now a check swing, and they'll appeal it down to first. He did go around, says Woody Keller. It's strike one. Hard hit ball to second, and that is just past his outstretched glove, and that ought to be a base hit. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning.
Dan, after that base hit right there, he's got a 6-game hitting streak going.
You know what? And this could lead him on to some bigger and better things right here. He's been swinging the bat pretty well, and he's been rewarded for it, as you talked about. 6-game hitting streak so far.
Stepping in now, Ronaldo Hernandez, as he'll take one up in the zone, but indeed in the strike zone for the first strike. Now a curveball, but he might have flown open a bit. It's 1-1.
Looked like he was a little over aggressive there to throw that nasty curveball. Just needs to slow his delivery down a bit.
High in the air out to center field. Hicks is under it. Makes the catch, but the runner from third breaks for home. And the go-ahead run will score on the sacrifice fly, as this is now a 3-2 ball game. Back to the top of the order now, and that brings up the outfielder Alex Verdugo. First offering on its way. Here's the 0-1. Swing and a liner. And that's in there. Base hit. Throw comes into third now, so they're at the corners here with only one out.
There's no way to sugarcoat it. It's been pretty bad for 3 1/3 innings so far. That's the 8th hit he's given up. And if he doesn't get his mind straight, he's going to be heading to the showers early.
At the plate now, Ben Gamel, as he'll look at a breaking ball that misses for ball one. He's 0 for 2 in the ballgame so far. The set and the 1-0 pitch. And that one misses badly. It's ball two.
With one out and runners on the corners, some managers like to hit and run here. It's a little risky, but it can help you stay out of the double play if it's well executed.
And he fouls this one off. The 2-1 will not catch the zone. Ball three.
Couldn't be a whole lot better situation to hit in now. 3-1, 2 on. He's got to be thinking he's going to get a pitch he can drive right here.
Turned on, but it's wide at first and foul. Full count here. Here comes the pitch. Now he tries to hold back on the swing, and the home plate umpire says he did so successfully. It's ball four.
That's a big no-no. He obviously had to work carefully with 2 men on, but he did not want to walk him to load the bases. Now he's really got his work cut out for him. We'll see how he fares here.
Next up for the Red Sox, Xander Bogaerts. He flew out in his last AB. Has a look, now the pitch.
Ball, that's outside.
And looked like a definite pitcher's pitch there on the inside. 1-1. Hard hit ball to second. A leaping try, but it's out of his reach and into the outfield. 1 run is scored.
as a manager, you have to give your starter every opportunity to work his way out of trouble. But I think they went with him maybe one batter too long. The bases loaded double blows this thing wide open, and the starter's probably on his last legs now.
Here comes the Yankees skipper on his way to the mound, and it would appear he's seen enough of his starter this afternoon. So he'll exit here this afternoon to a smattering of boos after what can be described as really a subpar performance. Julian Merriweather answers the call from the pen here in the fourth, as they didn't get the outing they were hoping for from their starter. Into the box, Bobby Dalbeck, as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike one. It was a walk in his last trip. Here's the 0-1.
That's the ball. 1-1.
And they'll go off speed here as this pitch misses. It's 2-1.
Hey, lots of guys get too aggressive in a spot like this, but he's done a nice job of gaining some count leverage. Look for him to put the ball in play hard.
Ready to deal. Here's the 2-1. Pitch is way outside, and that's straight to the backstop. So he'll keep those runners where they are, but the count moves to 3-1. Swing and a miss, and the count goes full 3-2. Struck him out, and now they'll likely need a base hit to get that runner home from third.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you could tell these things and exploit them.
Into the box now, Hunter Renfro, as he'll take a breaking ball in off the plate for ball one.
Even though we're still in the early going, I think this game's at a tipping point right now. They've got a chance to put this game out of reach, but if they can't score anymore here, the other guys feel like the door's still open.
High fly ball out to straightaway center. Hicks is after it. He's there to make the play, and that'll retire the side. So they pick up 3 runs on 4 hits here, no errors, and 2 men left stranded. To the bottom of inning number 4 we go. It's the Red Sox 5 and the Yankees 2. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And that'll bring up the outfielder Clint Frazier.
This is where the pressure starts to build a little bit on an offense. It's not late enough. I mean, you don't have to start panicking right now, but this is where you're looking for someone to light a spark to get back in this game.
As he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball one.
Pitcher wants to have a quick inning right here, capitalize on the momentum his batters have.
The windup and the 1-0 pitch. And able to lay off the fastball away here. 2-1 now. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now. Into the windup and the pitch. And that misses for ball 4. It's a leadoff walk that starts the bottom of the 4th.
Now the center fielder.
Next to dig in, Aaron Hicks, as he'll dig into the left-handed batter's box.
Decent, but not great results so far this season from the left side. I know he'd like better, certainly, but he's definitely still a capable hitter in this setup.
Ball 1 to start the at-bat. Ball 2.
That's the ball.
Hey, you want to talk about being in the zone? This guy's been raking lately, and it all starts with his pitch selection. 2 great takes, and he's almost daring the pitcher just go ahead and challenge him.
Inner third let go. It's a called strike. Now the 2-1 pitch. Frazier on at first, nobody out. Swing and a foul tip, but that's held onto behind the plate. It's a strikeout for out number 1.
Well, that's just a quality pitch
Now
right there.
batting,
The location
right
was excellent because if it's put in play, there's a good chance it's on the ground for a double play. And, hey, a strikeout always works, too.
So now to the plate, Gregory Polanco, as he'll take a look at ball 1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Swung on and belted to right by Polanco. This one's deep. And out of here. And I mean by plenty. That ball was crushed. So it's a 2-run dinger for Gregory Polanco. 6th home run on the season for him. As they pull within 1 here, it's now a 5-4 game.
Yeah, and as we take a look at it on replay, you can see this thing was gone from the second it left his bat. A thunderous shot that dang near gave the pitcher a little whiplash. Challenged him with a fastball and lost big time.
Standing in now, Narvaez. As he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Low and away as he misses again. 2-0.
It's one thing to get hit around, but it's far worse when you're getting yourself into trouble by not throwing strikes. Every pitcher's been there, but it doesn't make it any less frustrating or unacceptable.
From the windup, the 3-0 pitch. And this is heading out toward left field, but this is going to get fouled up into the crowd. Into his motion, here comes the 3-1.
Strike 2. You got a full count.
And this is lined hard to deep left. And he will run this one down. A good read off the bat for the 2nd out.
Now batting, number 29.
Next to hit, Gio Urshela. He's working on a 1 for 2 game so far. First offering on its way. Swing and a blooper down the right field line. And a great diving effort there, but it'll just tip off his glove, and it's a base hit. And he's safe.
Well, he was definitely struggling coming into this one, but I think we could say that cold streak is officially over. That's his 2nd hit of the game, and it goes for extra bases. We'll see now if this game proves to be a huge turning point for him.
To the plate now, Jorge Polanco. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. He's hitless in his 2 at-bats so far. Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. 1-1. Here it is. 1-1 pitch is a knuckle curve. He's in the hole now, 1-2. Counts even 2-2 for Polanco.
I know he missed with a fastball right there, but this guy's arsenal, you can't figure out what he's trying to do. He's got a lot of different directions.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. But two come across to score in the inning, courtesy of this two-run home run. We played 4. It's down to 1 at 5-4 now. And now in the box, Luis Urias, 0 for 2 on the afternoon so far.
Luis Urias.
Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. As he'll come up empty there as he misses the off-speed pitch for strike 1. And it looks like the Yankees will have a left-hander up and throwing in the bullpen. He's ready. Here's the 0-1. Now a swing and a miss at a slider for a strike.
Not much you're going to do with that pitch right there. You have to catch it out front before it even breaks, and even if you do that, it's a tough pitch to keep fair.
Now the 0-2 pitch. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Final line there for the Yankees starting pitcher. Not what he had in mind before the day started.
Well, you could see right from the get-go that he didn't bring his A game. Had a very difficult time getting through the lineup, and as a matter of fact, wasn't able to even get out of the 4th inning. So the bullpen's going to have to do a really big job of finishing out the rest of this game.
Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Hernan Perez comes on with 1 gone here as he looks at a called strike 1. Down the first baseline. Reined in. And there are 2 away now. So the next to bat will be Fred Judd. He doubled his last time up. Now here's the first offering. Here's a slider that's inside, 1-0. 5 runs, 9 hits, and no errors for the Red Sox to this point. And maybe a little frustrated on the mound here as the fastball misses for ball 2 now.
Boy, you don't see that very often out of a rookie. That's a 2-0 count, and both of those pitches were really close. This guy has a pretty good eye.
3-0 to him now. And this is taken for a ball. He walked him, and the Sox have themselves a 2-out base runner.
The batter, the catcher, Ronaldo Hernandez.
Next, it'll be Ronaldo Hernandez. First pitch coming. Here it is. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. That's taken. Now it's 0-2.
Boy, this is one of those ABs you like to hit the rewind button on. Put himself in a tough spot now, hitting with 2 strikes.
From the belt, the pitch.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Good opposite field power here, taken high and deep to right. Polanco has to retreat to the track, but he has it to retire the side. Red Sox leave 1. They hold on to a 5-4 lead. Ready to go for the last half of the inning, and that'll bring up the exciting middle infielder Gleyber Torres.
Gleyber Torres.
And now the first pitch. And it's fouled away. On its way is pitch number 75. And here's a curveball in the dirt that time for a ball. 1-1. Couple of righties starting to loosen now in the bullpen. The 1-1 home is looked at for ball number 2.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
Now the 2-1.
This is where you cash your checks right here. 3-1. You're one of the best hitters in the game. You live for situations like this.
And that misses ball 4 now. It's a leadoff walk to get the home half of the 5th underway.
And this is exactly what you want to do when you're trying to put a starter away. Make him work his tail off, throw a lot of pitches, and get on base any way that you can. A big inning at this point of the game, and he's probably gone.
Next for New York, Mike Ford. And after that quick walk, is it fair to wonder if this starter is beginning to show signs of getting tired?
Yeah, that could be the case, Matty. Sometimes you just lose your focus, lose your command, but it'll be real important for him to get it back as this next hitter walks up to the plate.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Urias settles under it, and that's the first out of the inning.
Boy, he showed some pretty good range heading pretty deep into the outfield to bring that one down. Thought the outfielder might call him off, but he clearly had it under control.
Here comes the Red Sox manager up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to have a pitching change, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll head to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, not enough to qualify for the victory, as his bullpen will have to go a long way to hang on to the lead. Austin Bryce enters to make an appearance on the mound as he inherits a runner at first with 1 out in the inning. Here's the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu, as he'll take a look at a sinker here, too low for ball 1. His prior history in this matchup, he's got 5 base hits in 17 at-bats. Torres leads off first with 1 away. Hit the other way out toward right field. Renfro is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Next to stand in is Clint Frazier, 0 for 1 with a run scored thus far. First pitch of the AB on its way. Swung on and hit deep to left center. This one has a chance. And this one is gone. A home run. A 2-run job by Clint Frazier. 7 home runs for him on the year now, and this one gives him the lead at 6-5.
Hey, that's the price you pay right there when you try and sneak a fastball past this guy. Power hitter, and every power hitter in the league knows you got to start with the numero uno, number 1, man. You got to get on the heater and adjust to everything else, and he did just that.
Up next to the
Stepping in now, Aaron Hicks. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the left fielder. He makes the catch. What a play on the run to end the inning. The Yankees get a couple on the 2-run home run. Through 5 innings, it's now 6-5 New York. Top half of the sixth about to get started. And coming forward, the veteran outfielder, Alex Verdugo. Now the first pitch. Ready with the 1-0 pitch. Popped him up. And no one will get this one.
I know that's the spot he didn't want to miss in, but he got away with it.
Good deception on the slider there as he's way out in front.
Yeah, guys, he's got so much respect for this guy's fastball. You could tell he was out in front on that slider. I think he goes to the well one more time with that pitch.
Polanco has a read on it. Makes the play, 1 away.
Now that.
Next to hit is Ben Gamel. It was a walk in his last trip. Ready to deliver. Here comes the first pitch. Grounded to first. Fielded cleanly. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
Now that.
Striding in is Xander Bogaerts. He's 2 for 3 and looking for more here. First pitch on the way. And that's in there for strike 1.
You got to love guys auto taking you 0-0 if you're on the mound. You could steal that first strike and now you go to work just picking apart the corners.
Pulls this one in the air out to left. Frazier finds some space out there for the catch to retire the side. Red Sox go down 1-2-3. This one remains close. It's 6-5. Bottom of the 6th inning on its way, but first here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Yankees manager to discuss his thoughts on his team's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. He said they're doing an excellent job with pitch selection, meaning they're swinging at the right pitches and doing damage with them. The numbers back that up. 5 extra base hits on the stat sheet, guys.
All right, Heidi, thank you. Bottom of the 6th inning now, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Gregory Polanco.
And that home run he hit his last time up, he isn't going to forget about anytime soon. He absolutely destroyed a fastball.
Now a swing, and he pops him up right up the chute. This may be tough behind the plate, and he'll indeed make the play in foul territory for the first out. And with 1 away, time for a check of the standings in the American League East as you get a look at where these two teams find themselves entering play. And now, Omar Narvaez hit the ball pretty well in his last at-bat, but it resulted in a line out.
Yeah, he hit it hard. That's all you can ask. You can't control the result sometimes, Matty. Just unlucky with the placement.
In there, and it's 0-1. And some action now in the Boston bullpen as a right-hander's up and throwing. 6 runs, 6 hits, and 1 error on the Yankee line score so far. And he lays off for ball 1. And that one yanked just foul. There's a swing and a drive hit well out to right field. A ball that's carrying. On the warning track, he makes the catch.
The batter,
so next to hit is Gio Urshela. He's roped a couple of doubles in 3 trips to this point. He's set and the pitch.
Ball inside.
Wanted to get the front door curveball on the inside corner there, but it backed up a little and stayed off the corner.
The 1-0 home. 1-1 the count. Two balls and a strike now to the Yankees leadoff man. 2 out, nobody on. Here's a little chopper up the middle, scooped up. Throw in the dirt, but a good scoop at first saves an error as this side is retired. So nothing happening this time around. We're through 6 full. It's the Yankees 6 and the Red Sox 5. Jonathan Loaizaga is on to pitch from the bullpen now to start inning number 7. So here's the Boston cleanup hitter, Bobby Dalbeck. His career numbers in this matchup, just a couple of matchups, no hits in 2 at-bats. First pitch coming, here it is. 0-1, here it comes.
This is why the manager pencils these guys in the middle of the order. Big spot, time for them to get back in this game with a couple quality ABs.
The 1-1 is taken for ball 2. Now the 2-1.
Nope, ball.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
Into the corner and slicing foul. Crowd gets up for the 3-2. And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
So a runner at first now with nobody out. And that'll bring up outfielder Hunter Renfro. From the stretch. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1.
No ball, 1 strike.
On its way, the 0-1 pitch. Hit on the ground down the first baseline. Working for the punch out and the offering.
I mean, he's coming right after him, Matty. 3 fastballs in a row.
Even 2-2 count to Hunter Renfro. Look out. Don't want to hit him there. It's full 3-2.
Wow, from 0-2 to 3-2, and that last pitch on 2-2 wasn't even close. He had this guy in the ropes, but now he let him right back into this at bat.
Dalbeck aboard here at first with nobody out. Count still full, 3-2. Count is full. Here's the pitch. And he missed with it. Ball 4. So that means now the potential tying run will move into scoring position at second.
Now batting, the shortstop.
Now at the plate, here is Luis Urias. Not much in the way of productivity from him so far, but he's got a chance to come through here in a crucial spot.
Yeah, it's time now that he has to put the rest of those bats behind it, because none of that matters if he can clutch up when it really counts.
First offering. Check swing, but he held up in time. Ball one. Possible tying and go-ahead runs on base. Nobody out. Not close with that one. It's way above the strike zone.
Got to find a way to execute either a good fastball down and away or flip something off speed for a strike. You cannot miss over the heart of the plate in these situations. The hitter is on high alert.
And this one's over at the knees. 2-1.
I'm not going to lie, I thought he lost it right there. He had no feel for the baseball, missing wildly several balls in a row, but able to attack the zone right now. Let's see if he gets back into it.
He's set, and the 2-1 pitch. Looked like he tried to pull it there, but he swings right through the fastball.
When I broke into the league, not many guys were throwing that elevated fastball with that much velocity on it. The game has changed.
Now a changeup locks him up as he looks at strike three called. One away.
That was aggressive pitching in that at-bat, and I like seeing that. He showed all hard stuff until the fifth and final pitch for the strikeout. When you work off your hard stuff, it really opens up your secondary pitches to be more deceptive.
Into the box, Hernan Perez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. A swinging strike, and now it's 0-2.
I try and tell people all the time, you're facing 90 to 92, 94. You can still see seams. It starts getting above 94. It starts to blur itself a little bit. You start pitching where this guy's at, you're seeing nothing. You're seeing vapor.
And here's a swing and a miss. And that, folks, is a big out number 2.
If you've got a good fastball going and they're not handling, keep throwing it. Right there, 3 fastballs in a row. He gone.
In now, Fred Judd, batting left-handed here as he takes a look at strike one. A hit and 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
Hey, it's looking like he may be able to get out of this one after giving up 2 singles early.
Fouled away. In the dirt here. Good work there to prevent any advance. It's 1-2. No offer at the curve that time, and it's knotted up at 2-2.
Now 2-2, 2 on, 2 out. This is when you have to make a pitch right here. The last thing you want to do is run the count full to 3-2. Then the runners are going to be off to the races.
Even at 2-2. The pitch. Well outside with the curveball for a ball.
For the guy on the mound, this is one of those innings where nothing comes easy. He's thrown a bunch of pitches, and this AB hasn't been any different. Definitely laboring at the moment.
He's set. The payoff pitch. Swing and a miss. He struck him out with a 2-seamer, and the inning is over. Clearly fired up to work out of that jam. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. So now to the plate, Jorge Polanco. He struck out swinging in his last trip to the plate.
Shortstop.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
As he'll take a look at a curveball that misses wide for ball one.
You know, because this is just a one-run game, this doesn't strike me as a situation where he's going to be working around a guy. I think he's going to challenge him right here.
2-0 now. Here's the pitch. In the dirt. It's 3-0 now.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
And that's finally over for a strike. And he turns this one around high and deep to center field. Verdugo backing up on it. He gets there and makes the play for the first out. Gleyber Torres will stand in again, but first we'll flash you back to the very first inning of the ballgame. And here you go, a solo home run that had him off and running early on. The pitch.
That's the ball. 1-0.
The 1-0. 1-1 the count now. One out, nobody on. Fooled with the curveball there, and it's strike two.
Woo, not a spot you'd expect a curveball. He's lucky he missed because that's the kind of pitch that gets hit out of the ballpark.
The 1-2.
2-2. Count is full.
3-2 counts are usually a time to challenge the hitter, but I think he'll be careful here. Shoot for the corner, and if you miss and you walk him, so what? That's better than him putting one in the seats.
Skied into straightaway right. Renfro is there, 2 down.
Now batting.
Striding forward now, the Yankee cleanup hitter, Mike Ford, flew out last time up.
Almost, Matty. Almost went deep his last AB. Certainly just missed it. With this guy's big power, he's feeling pretty good at the dish. Look for him to try and get on something and drive it out of the yard this AB. It's going to be back to some serious tee work if he can't put that pitch in play right in his wheelhouse.
1-1.
And there's ball one. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Here is a ground ball now for the shortstop to the right of second. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. So the Yanks go 1-2-3. They lead it, however, it's 6-5. So a new pitcher set to take over now, and here he is, the fireballing left-hander Aroldis Chapman. Leading off the inning, it'll be Ronaldo Hernandez as they'll look to spark the offense and even things up. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
Whew, that was some gas. Triple digits on the radar gun.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. Here's a fly ball, well hit. Polanco looking up. That one is out of here. This game is tied. A solo shot down the line in right. And just like that, this ball game is all tied.
Big time at bat right there. Team trailing, and he ties it up with a bomb. Interested to see how this one finishes out.
The center fielder, number 99.
So now to the plate, Alex Verdugo. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Lifetime line against Chapman. He's just 1 for 6. Here's the pitch.
All the makings of a big inning right here. One already left the yard, and the power hitters are coming up.
No outs, nobody on. Two balls and a strike.
Big sweeping breaking ball right there. A good pitch, but if he wants to get him to swing at it, he'll have to bring it in a little bit closer to the strike zone.
Down the left field line and deep. But this is going to wind up a foul ball. Here now the 2-2. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
You know he's probably still thinking about that game-tying home run he just gave up. But I'm going to give him credit for not showing that it's bothering him. When you come back and strike out the next guy, it shows you've still got your head in the right place.
Into the box now, Ben Gamel. Strike one to start the at-bat. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
In there, 1-2 now.
Hey, hats off to the pitching staff right here. They've been able to hold a hot hitter in check in game 4 of this series.
Got him swinging. Chased it well out of the zone, and there are 2 gone.
This tells me a lot about this guy. He's done a real nice job bouncing back from that home run to strike out the next 2 guys. Sometimes you're going to get taken deep, but it's all about how you respond that really matters.
At the plate, Xander Bogaerts. As the first pitch here's a bit high, it's ball 1. It's got 2 hits in 4 at-bats. The set and the 1-0. Swung on and missed. 1-1.
In my opinion, one of the toughest pitches in the game to square up. Just a heavy sinker with good downward action.
And this one's high and tight, backing him up. 2-1. Gets the sign. The 2-1. Good take there to lay off the high fastball.
Well, it's a pretty well-known fact that your batting average goes up as you get into more favorable hitters counts, and that's especially true when we're talking about this kind of hitter. Not a great spot to be in if you're the pitcher.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
And don't forget, he gave up a long ball earlier in this inning, so you can understand why he wasn't too aggressive with him there. When he got him to 3-1, he wasn't too anxious to challenge him.
And now here is Bobby Dalbeck. It was a walk in his last trip. First pitch of the AB on its way as he takes a fastball off the plate for a ball 1-0.
Pretty good pitch right there. Fastball in off the plate. One of the things you want to do as a pitcher, try to stand those hitters up.
Here's the 1-0. That's inside. 2-0.
Well, both of those balls have been inside, so if I'm hitting, I'm looking for something I can get my arms extended on. Probably won't come back inside for a third time.
Too tight with that one. 3-0.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here's the 3-0. And he might have gone after ball 4 there. Instead, it's 3-1.
His heater's got some late ride through the zone. A lot of late swings right now. You're only going to get to that pitch if you get the front foot down early.
Fouled off.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Ready with the payoff pitch. And he misses with it, ball 4. So the potential go-ahead run moves into scoring position now.
Well, it's obvious he wanted absolutely no part of the 3 or 4 hole hitters. But he's got to focus here because this guy in the 5 hole is just as dangerous.
Stepping in next, Hunter Renfro in a big at-bat in this one. 2 on, 2 away here in the 8th. He's set. Here it comes. And that's cut on and missed. 0-1.
That was a pretty good fastball after he walked the hitter previous. There was a little angry on that heater.
The 0-1 offering. Bogarts on second. Dalbeck at first. 2 out in the inning. Right down the chute that time. 1-2.
Wow, I can't believe the hitter took that one. The pitcher absolutely got away with a hanger.
Still 1-2 as he fouls it away. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. A big-time strikeout and some raw emotion as he gets out of the jam. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Shane Green is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and that'll bring in the second baseman, DJ LeMahieu. Now here's the first offering. There's a strike at the knees. 0-1.
Hey, great job pounding the zone. Strike 1. When you got a great hitter in the box, got to get ahead. Count leverage is a must.
Swing and a miss on the slider, and he's quickly behind 0-2. Ready with the 0-2. And a good sinker there gets him swinging for the first out.
That swing tells me he was really trying to get a pitch out front and rip it down the line, but that wasn't a great pitch to do it on. It's really not the best 2-strike approach either.
Frazier.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a look at ball 1. A hit in 2 tries for him so far. One and 1, the count to Clint Frazier. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. And now a good slider that doesn't quite catch the zone. It's 2-1 now. To 2-2 now. Bases are empty, one man out. Sinker, 3-2 now. Aaron Hicks will be next. Now the 3-2 pitch. Swing and a ball lifted in the air toward the line and right. And he will make the play out there, and there are 2 away now.
Now batting.
Digging in, the switch hitter, Aaron Hicks. No hits in 3 tries so far. He's struck out once. First offering.
Man, that's a great take right there. Backdoor slider, just missed the outside corner. This guy must have a really good eye. Most guys swing at that pitch.
Ground ball left side. Throw not in time as he's able to leg it out.
Boy, D-Roll, this looked like one of those easy 1, 2, 3 innings. Next thing you know, a little swinging ground ball and a 2-out infield base hit.
Yeah, it's never too late, and you never know when a rally's going to start. It seemed innocent early on. He got 2 quick outs, but now we see traffic at first.
Now time is called, and we'll have a pinch runner at first, and that'll be a wise decision as he's the potential go-ahead run. Standing in now, Gregory Polanco. As the first pitch sinker misses to him, it's ball 1. Before the delivery, a check on that go-ahead run at first. 2 out with the possible go-ahead run at first. Slider finds the zone for a strike. The set and the 1-1. Change-up just off the black, and it's 2-1. Three balls and a strike to Gregory Polanco. Narvaez would be next. Swinging a ball hit on the ground, but this will wind up foul as he runs the count full now. Payoff pitch on its way. Hit back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his second base hit of the game.
There's a hard hit ground ball. Pitcher not able to get a glove on it. Hard
Now
single
batting.
up the middle.
Catcher.
Yeah, watch your lips right there, Dan. Sent it back right where it came from.
At the plate now, Omar Narvaez, as the sinker to him finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1. 2 men are on with 2 men out. 1-2 to the Yankees catcher.
He's gone to the well with that pitch 3 times in a row. I'm interested to see if he changes it up right here.
And the cutter got him swinging. Strike 3, and the side is retired. Yanks strand a pair. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Leonardo Rivas will stay in the ballgame as he takes over in center. Jesse Hahn will be on the mound to start the 9th inning, and his job will be keeping the ballgame tied until the bottom half. all set to start the 9th in this one. And coming forward now is the shortstop, Luis Urias. Here it comes.
Ball outside. Here. 1-1.
Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. And a fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
Well, ball 3 there, and you know the Sox would love to start an inning. Hey, a leadoff walk would be a great thing right now.
And he lays off. Ball 4. Now the potential go-ahead run is on base here.
Man, when the game is tied, the last thing you can afford to do is walk the leadoff hitter. Got to focus on getting that ground ball now.
Into the box, Hernan Perez. Go-ahead run at first. Nobody out. Here's the first pitch. Trying to get that go-ahead run to scoring position now as he puts this one down. Throw is going to go on to first, so a perfect sacrifice there as now the go-ahead run moves into scoring position here. Big spot here, and it'll be Fred Judd. And a chance they walk him here to set up a double play that would keep the game tied. Here's the first pitch. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. And some action out in the Yankee bullpen now as a right-hander starts to loosen up. The 0-1. Popped him up. Narvaez over to his left. He's got it, and there are 2 down now. Next, here is Ronaldo Hernandez. It's his job to get something into the outfield and give that go-ahead run a chance to score from second. Here's the first pitch. Grounded up the first baseline. The 0-1 offering. Down and away, ball 1. Go-ahead runs in scoring position here with 2 down. One and 2 to the Red Sox catcher. The 1-2 pitch. To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
Boy, that was an awfully close pitch right there. I know if I'm on the mound, I want that pitch called a strike. That's one of those that could go either way.
The set and the 2-2. And he strikes him out on a good pitch. So 1 run can win it as we head to the bottom of the inning. 1 left for the Red Sox. We're still tied 6-6. Pedro Baez comes on to work on the mound, hoping to send this one into extra innings. At the plate now is Gio Urshela. He's 2 for 4 in this one.
The third baseman, number 29.
First pitch on its way.
No, that missed. That's the ball.
And now action in the bullpen as their closer starts to get loose out there. The 1-0. Ground ball sent back up the middle. He's got it. Throws in time, and that's out number 1.
The batter, number 11.
Now at the plate is Jorge Polanco. Career numbers against Baez. He's hitless in 6 tries. First pitch coming. Here it is. Now a changeup to start him out, but that's looked at down and in for ball 1. That evens it up 1-1. Now the pitch. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time. The 2-1. And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. And another foul ball. The 2-2 one more time is laid off, and the count runs full.
That was kind of a gift to the hitter. He's up there probably thinking of protecting on 2-2, but when you launch a ball that high out of the strike zone, it's obviously easy to take that one.
And he'll strike out here yet again, as it's been a ball game to forget thus far. 4 strikeouts.
Wow, he's just a lost cause in this one. That's the 4th time he struck out in this game alone, and that's not something you'll forget very quickly. That's about as bad of a day as you can have.
Next up will be Gleyber Torres as he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. So far 2 for 3 in this one. Comes set, the 0-1. Can't get him to chase. It's 1-2. Now an off-speed pitch well inside, and it forces him to bounce away from danger.
That was a changeup, so there really wasn't any intent behind it. Looked to me like it just slipped out of his hand a little bit. That'll happen sometimes because of the grip of that straight changeup.
Here's the 2-2. Hit hard up the middle. A dive, but he can't get it. It's through into the outfield.
Hey, that's a nice piece of hitting right there. 2-out base knock to put the winning run on base. Let's see if someone can catch a gap and end this thing.
Into the box, Mike Ford. Out in front of it, strike 1. He can make these fans go nuts and secure the win if he can place a ball deep enough into the gap. Comes set, the 0-1. Ball 1. Possible winning run stands at first with 2 out here. And he lays off for a ball. 2-1. Boy, he just threw that fastball by him.
Hey, boys, you talking about getting your ace swing off right here? That's what it looks like. A guy with massive power letting it eat.
The 2-2. DJ LeMahieu would be next. And it's fouled away. And that misses ball 4. So now the potential winning run moves into scoring position where a single could end this thing.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Digging in next, DJ LeMahieu. He's gone hitless to this point.
Not a great game up to this point, but none of that would matter if he could come through right here. A chance to be the hero.
Here's the first pitch. Popped him up. Urias is under it. And no problem with that one as we are headed for extra innings. Yanks strand a pair. This game remains tied at 6. Frustration boiling over with an opportunity missed. More from Yankee Stadium in just a moment. Runner at second now. Nobody out. And that brings up the outfielder, Alex Verdugo.
Number 99, Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch.
This has to be a productive at-bat right here. I know you want to drive the run in and get the RBI, but you have to find a way, bare minimum, to move this runner over to third.
The 1-0. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. Double-barreled action in the Yankee bullpen now. A lefty and a right-hander start to get loose. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. The 3-0. Taking all the way, and it's 3-1 now. Fouled away. That's foul off to the left side as he makes him do it again. 3-2. Ready with another 2-strike offering. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
When a guy's been swinging the bat as well as he has in this series, you definitely want to take the bat out of his hands. A free pass to first is better than what he's been doing the last couple of games.
Now at the plate, Ben Gamel. His day at the plate hasn't amounted to much, 0 for 4, but this is a great opportunity to make amends.
Well, when your team really needs you like they need it right here, you have to be able to put your personal struggles out of your mind. Right now is all that matters.
Here's the first pitch. Showing bunt here, but he takes ball 1. Lifetime against Jesse Hahn. He's 1 for 4. Hernandez at second. Verdugo on at first with nobody out. Sacrifice attempt here. LeMahieu for 1. But he'll put this in his pocket and be content with just a 1 out. At the plate now is the designated hitter, Xander Bogaerts. And clearly this is a critical moment in this ball game. Go-ahead run at third with 1 away. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
The 1-0. A ball and a strike.
Hey, love the confidence in that pitch right there, going right after one of the better hitters on this team, not afraid to execute.
can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. Runners are at first and third, one away. And he will look at a called third strike, and that go-ahead run has to stay right where it is at third with 2 away now.
It's never a good look to strike out looking, but it's way worse when you do it with a guy in scoring position. Those are the times you really want to see a guy battle and at least put the ball in play.
Stepping in now, Bobby Dalbeck. As he'll look at a fastball in there on the outer half. It's 0-1. And he bats in a big spot here. Go ahead run at third, 2 men out. Comes set, the 0-1.
1-1.
Heading out towards shallow right. Polanco has a read on it, and he makes the catch to retire the side. Boston strands a couple. Score remains tied 6 apiece. Ryan Frazier comes on to start the home 10th, and he's just hoping to get this one into the 11th inning. Chance to walk it off, and now here is Clint Frazier. The winning run stands at second base. Here's the first pitch. Now a slider, and he gets ahead of him here. 0-1. The 0-1.
Nope, ball.
Action in the bullpen now as a right-hander begins to throw out there. The 1-1 pitch. Swing and a miss, and it's a ball and 2 strikes here. Now the 1-2 pitch. And this is swung on and missed, and boy, they took care of a key man there. 1 away. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter. You think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that good, high, hard fastball.
Leonardo Rivas is the batter now as he looks at a ball of 1-0. The 1-0. Now a bunt attempt here, and good awareness behind the plate as he'll make the quick basket catch for the second out.
Now batting.
Now it'll be Gregory Polanco. In his career versus this pitcher, he's 1 for 5. Here's the first pitch.
1-0.
Ready with the 1-0. A ball and a strike.
1-1.
Swing and a miss on the fastball, and it's 1-2. Two and 2. Possible winning runs at second with 2 down, however. Breaking ball well inside and taken for ball 3.
I know he buried that slider in right there, but that's a dangerous pitch. If he doesn't pot commit and bury that inside, it leaks out over the plate. He can get hurt with that pitch.
He's set. The 3-2. Count remains full. Ready with the payoff pitch. And awfully close there on 3-2, but take your base, says Earl Hendricks. It's ball 4.
Just a nice piece of hitting right there, especially in extra innings. He didn't try to win the thing by himself or be a hero. He just patiently worked the at-bat until he earned the walk. We'll see if his teammates can pick him up now.
Big at-bat now, and here is Omar Narvaez. The winning run stands at second base. And he'll look at a fastball that doesn't miss by a whole lot. It's 1-0. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball. Lifted in the air to center. Verdugo waits on it. He makes the catch, and the winning run is left stranded. So no runs here on no hits, no errors, and a couple of men left. No winner yet. On to inning number 11 we go, and we are all even at 6 apiece. Sam Howard takes the mound to start the 11th inning. '11th inning set to get underway, and standing in the outfielder, Hunter Renfro. Here's the first pitch, and he lays off there, 1-0. The 1-0. That's wide, 2-0.
Two tough sliders right there, but he was able to lay off them. Might have bought himself a fastball in this situation.
Still no thought of a challenge here as they'll run it to 3-0 now.
This is a spot you like to be in as a good hitter. Runners in scoring position and count leverage in your favor.
Might have swung at ball 4 there. It's 3-1.
It's not easy to get your barrel to a pitch that high. That could be an effective location as long as he keeps it above the letters.
The 3-1 pitch, and he misses ball 4, so he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Now batting, shortstop.
Malik Smith will be summoned now to be the pinch runner. So it's first and second now, nobody out, and stepping into the box will be Luis Urias. Here's the first pitch. Bunt attempt here as he gets this one down. And he'll just beat the throw to second. He's in there. Digging in here for a pivotal at-bat, Hernan Perez, as he's presented with the bases loaded situation in a tie ball game. Here's the first pitch, and he starts him out with one high and tight, ball 1. And a strike to even the count, 1-1.
The offensive approach here is simple. You know the pitcher's going for the K, so set your sights middle of the plate. And then don't worry about the infielders. They're so close, hard contact is a guaranteed ribby.
Up high, 2-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Now the 2-1. Count even at 2-2. Here's the 2-2 pitch. Fouled off. Bases loaded here, nobody out. And a swing and a miss. He struck him out, and the go-ahead run stays at third with one big out on the scoreboard now.
Boy, that's the best pitch in baseball right there with 2 strikes. That elevated fastball. Every hitter thinks that, hey, they can do something with that, but most of the time, you get the result that you saw right there. A big swing and a miss, and another strikeout.
In now, Fred Judd, as he'll look at a fastball too high for ball 1. He's got 1 hit in 4 at-bats. Slider laid off for a ball.
Nowhere to put anybody. 2-0 count, not a good spot to be in as a pitcher.
Now the 2-0.
3-0.
It's moments like this as a pitcher when you feel the whole world is against you. You're already in hot water with the bases loaded, so it doesn't make life any easier when you're not getting calls that you think you should.
Swing and a fly ball. This ought to at least get the go-ahead run in. The catch is made. Here comes the go-ahead run for the plate. And the run is in to score from third. Now a 7-6 game.
Hey, putting together good at-bats late in the games can really help out. And how about this sac fly right here? Good at-bat that leads to his team getting the lead here in the late innings.
Next up, Ronaldo Hernandez. He smacked a homer back in the 8th in this one. Looking to keep this a 1-run game, the pitch. As he'll take a look at a slider here that misses for ball 1. Downstairs, 2 balls and no strikes.
This inning really feels like it's getting away from him out there. As a reliever, you can't let that happen. Nothing you can do about what's already happened, and it's only going to get worse if you're not focusing on the guy in the batter's box.
The 2-0 pitch. Strike called, 2-1. 2 down, runners at first and second. Oh, and not an easy pitch to lay off of, but he did somehow, and he's got it to 3-1.
Well, he really needs to make this guy swing the bat right here. He's not the type of hitter you want to dance around with.
Lifted in the air out to center field. Rivas will get there, and he puts it away to retire the side. Red Sox settle for just the 1. One last shot here as we go to the bottom of the 11th now. It's the Red Sox 7 and the Yankees 6. Malik Smith will stick around as he'll take over in right field. Tommy Kahnle takes the mound in a safe situation as he'll try and make sure this one doesn't reach the 12th. So back to the top of the Yankee order. Digging in, Gio Urshela trying here to plate the tying run from second.
Yeah, it's always a nightmare taking on another team's closer trying to get back into a game, especially in the 9th inning. But having your leadoff guy up to start that inning is as good as you could have hoped for. So let's see if he can get something started here.
Well, this one's been a bit of a head scratcher despite their home run production today.
Yeah, Matty V, this is one of those that you kind of scratch your head and you go, wow, you hit the ball all over the ballpark, but still not enough offense. It just goes to show you this sport is still, D-Roll, all about pitching.
It is. It begins and ends on that bump right there. And there's just so many facets to the game. Defense, base running. It's just not the team that hits the most home runs that's going to win the ball game.
Count moves to a ball and 2 strikes now. And that misses 2-2.
Well, he kind of got caught chasing the first 2 pitches out of the strike zone. But I think he's caught on to their game a little bit right now. 2 tough pitches that he took with 2 strikes, and now the count is 2-2.
And a changeup here, but that's taken low in the dirt for a ball.
Wow, this is a pretty good at bat right here. From down in the count 0-2 to work the count back to 3-2, and he's seen a lot of pitches too.
Now the payoff pitch home. Changed up on him as this is grounded to second. Throw to first is in time for the first out.
You know what's funny right there, Matty? Back in the day, you would have saw a ton of high fives in the dugout. But as I look at this guy go back to the dugout, you're not seeing much. Guys don't want to give themselves up. Managers don't want to give away outs anymore. Probably should have just laid down the bunt and took the sacrifice with him. But he still was able to do his job.
So stepping in is Jorge Polanco, a potential tying run for him at third base. Ready to deal. Here comes the first pitch.
I always remember John Smoltz telling me the greatest asset a closer can have is short-term memory. And this situation calls for it right here. He's got to forget that he has any traffic on a base pass and just attack the zone.
Yankee shortstop behind in the count 1-2.
Definitely a strikeout situation here with the runner on third, so that's smart, trying to make him chase that slider out of the zone.
Did well just to make contact there as he spoils off a good changeup.
He's certainly pushing the throttle and pulling it with those 4 pitches. Statistics class tells me I'm sitting fast.
Even at 2 balls and 2 strikes, here's the pitch. There's a swing and a missile sent out to center field. The catch is made. Here comes the tying run from third. And the tying run is in to score from third.
That was a really good at-bat right there. You're trying to tie this thing up any way that you can. He hits the sac fly to the outfield, and the tying run comes in to score.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. Gleyber Torres is in with 2 away now as he looks at a called strike 1. Two out, nobody on. Chased out of the zone there, and he's down 2 strikes.
I know that feeling. Played 14 years in the big leagues and still can't hit a slider.
Off-speed pitch in the dirt as he takes it for a ball. And he lays off a pitch outside as they draw even at 2-2. Timing just a tick off there as this one's fouled off to the right. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Yankees DH. And he strikes him out to retire the side, so we'll play at least 1 more. So they scratch across a run on no hits, no errors, and no one left on. On to inning number 12 we go. And we are tied 7-7. Luis Cessa gets the ball as he'll take over to start this 12th inning. Tyler Stevenson is into the ballgame here as he takes over behind the plate. Stepping in once again is Alex Verdugo. He'll start things out here in a tie ball game.
Alex Verdugo.
Here's the first pitch. Right-hander starts to loosen out in the bullpen now. Pitch to the plate is a slider for a strike, and it's all knotted up at 1-1.
You could clearly see that the hitter didn't like that strike call, and his manager, he didn't like it either, as he's giving the umpire an earful from that dugout.
And he'll try to hold back the swing, but he'll do so unsuccessfully as that's ruled a strike. Just a bit high with the fastball, but didn't get the call.
2-2.
And he takes strike 3 called on the fastball. 1 gone.
Well, no preferential treatment there. Sometimes we see great hitters have their calls go their way on close pitches, but not this time. I think that was actually a good take, but on 2 strikes, anything that close can go either way.
At the plate, Ben Gamble. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. Attempting to, as they say, get off the schneid here. 0 for 5 so far. The 1-0. A swing and a ground ball to third. And there's out number 2. Striding forward now is the DH, Xander Bogaerts. Past meetings against Luis Cessa, he's picked up 14 hits in 30 at-bats. He also has 1 home run. Takes this the other way to right. That's in there. Base hit. Throw comes quickly to the infield, so that go-ahead run will have to hold up at third with 2 away.
Matty, it's hard to say right here. I got to believe they dove into the scouting reports on every outfield arm. He did not take an aggressive pass coming around third base bag right there. So I just think the third base coach had to hold him.
Standing in now, Bobby Dalbeck, as he'll go after the first pitch to him and comes up empty. It's strike 1. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. Ready with the 0-1.
1-1.
Runners at the corners, 2 men out. Oh, and he was fooled that time on the pitch away as he went around for strike 2. The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
This is hit high and deep out to left. Looking up is the left fielder, and they have taken the lead. So a 3-run blast to straightaway left as they jump ahead by 3. How about the work the lineups have been doing so far, fellas?
Yeah, Matt, you know what, D-Roll, we got up this morning for this day game here. We were expecting a high-scoring game, but, boy, we haven't been disappointed.
Yeah, you take the temperature of a lot of guys in the league. They definitely will tell you they see the ball better in the daytime than they do at night. Case in point today, ball was jumping off the bats of both lineups.
Shawn Armstrong will come on in relief now as he'll make his 10th appearance of the season.
The right fielder.
So here's Malik Smith as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike one. As we near the end of this one, it's clear the long ball has played a big role in today's outcome. Dan, D-Row, what are your final thoughts on what we've seen?
Yeah, just non-competitive pitches in some big situations, Dan, and the offense took full advantage.
Yeah, you know, D-Row, one of the things about pitching is you want to have location.
We'll have to leave it there as the play is made for the third out. But the big blow of the inning comes right here, a 3-run home run. Last chance coming up here for the Bombers. It's the Red Sox 10 and the Yankees 7. Darwinson Hernandez is on now, hoping to finally wrap things up in the bottom of the 12th. Bottom of the 12th inning now, and here comes the first baseman, Mike Ford.
The first baseman, Mike Ford.
From the stretch, here's the pitch. Curveball just misses apparently. 1-0.
You know, in this situation, you almost have to pitch like there's no one on base. That run really doesn't mean anything with the lead they've got. The hitter is the guy that can turn this game on its head.
The 1-0 is offered at and missed for the first strike.
1-1.
Got to sit middle when a guy's trying to pitch around you. If he's going to give you first base, take it.
The 1-1. Sharp ground ball to third. And a good throw gets him one gone. So next to bat will be DJ LeMahieu. Flew out last time up.
LeMahieu.
Here's the first pitch to him. Breaking ball called just a bit low. Torres leads off second with one gone in the inning. Down the third baseline, but a foul ball, 1-1. Comes set, now the pitch. Hard hit ball to second, and that's through into right field for a base hit. The throw to the plate. And he's out. Beautiful throw home to cut down the run.
He's trying his hardest to help his guys get back into the game, but this time he had no shot. Applaud the hustle, but the decision was a costly one.
To the plate now, Clint Frazier, as he will look at a first pitch fastball for ball one. He comes into this appearance in the midst of a 1-for-4 day. And he looks at a slider in there, 1-1.
Well, that's just a nice executed pitch right there. To have the confidence to go in, pound it inside. If he's got that, this team's in trouble.
1-2.
Tried to get that one airborne, but it's 1-2. Last chance for the Yankees. And that's going to be high, 2-2 now. A runner on first with 2 away. Swing and a miss. He struck him out, and that'll do it here as the ball game is over.
Man, that was definitely a hard-earned victory, but that's what's going to make it even more satisfying. They take it in 12 innings on the road, and it's all smiles now.
And this one concludes at a 10-7 score. The Boston Red Sox scored 10 runs on the way to victory. Tommy Kahnle gets the win in relief, his second of the year. Darwinson Hernandez closes the door for the save, his first of the year. So that's a wrap for us in this one. Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney, Matt Vasgersian. We all thank you for watching Major League Baseball on MLB Network. See you next time.